Hey everyone, I thought I'd come at you today with another quick workout you can do while you're in this lockdown period. So follow along if you want to get it done, then feel free to do so. What you're going to do is you're going to need some space for your first one because I'm going to go through some walking lunges. So for walking lunges, you just want to focus on your normal lunge, which is stepping forward, except you're going to be walking at the same time. So bring yourself down, push through your heel, make sure your back leg's not touching the ground, keeping your chest up. Bring yourself forward again, take a good wide step forward, back down again, and repeating. So pick a length that you've got at home for however long you want it. Repeat this one, but I do want you to time yourself for about 45 seconds of these. So once you've done your length and if you haven't completed your 45 in that time, you're just going to go back until you hit that 45-second mark. So that's going to be your first one, walking lunges. Then we're going to couple that with, like we've done a few before, going through some high knees. This is going to be just working more of that cardio, getting that heart rate up, blood flowing. If you can't quite do that one and it's tough for you to complete that, then go through some butt kicks, which are a little bit more low impact. Just trying to bounce off those toes, keep yourself nice and light. So I want you to do those high knees and butt kicks for 30 seconds. Take a quick break of 15 to 10 seconds, and then we're going to move into a harder one, going through some jump squats for this next one here. So start out where you're comfortable, shoulder width or wider, going through normal squat position. So if you're going through your normal squat, it can look like this, bum back, push through those heels, chest up. For your jump squat, you're doing the exact same, except you're just going to jump at the top. Bring yourself down as you land, that way it's a lot softer. And repeat this one for 30 seconds as well. So you're going to do 3 rounds of that for those 3 exercises, and then we're going to move into some more. The next one is going to be working more of your upper body. So starting with push-ups. So I'm sure you've all done push-ups before. If you're a complete beginner, you can start on your knees, having your arms out in front of you, usually about a little bit wider than shoulder width. Bring yourself nice and low. I always like to mention to all our members, go as low as you can, and then bring yourself back up, extending all the way up to the top. So if you find that you're doing half reps, but you can go quick, I'd recommend slow it right down, go really, really slow, but go as low as possible, and bring yourself back up. That way you're working that full movement and you're getting the full benefit, working your chest, your shoulders, and your triceps. So that's going to be your first one. Next one, you're going to need a chair because I'm going to go through some dips. So in those push-ups there, you do work your triceps, but this one's purely working those triceps and a bit of your shoulders. So I'm going to grab 2 chairs for this. What you're going to be doing is find your setup where you're comfortable, how wide you want your hands, just so it doesn't place too much pressure on your wrist. If you have it too close, you might feel it there a little bit more. So if you're a beginner with these dips, I'd recommend have your feet close to your body. That way you can use your legs to support yourself getting up. If you find that too easy, slowly bring your legs out. So the further out you go, the harder it makes it, because more your arms have to do the work, more of those triceps. And the hardest way, as what I personally like to do, is have our legs extended, toes off the ground, just using the whole arm, both arms to bring yourself down, and then up again. So that one there, dips. So that's going to be just your second round, just those 2 exercises, and you're going to do that for 4 rounds in total, and you're going to do each one for 30 seconds. To get that completed, it's a really, really quick workout. And then for your last one, do a couple of core ones. So we're going to start with the standard plank, which I'm sure most of you have done before as well. So for your standard plank, elbows under your shoulders. You don't want your bum too high, so you might need to ask someone, especially if you're new to this, to see how you're looking. So you don't want to be like this, and you don't want to be too low either. Both ways can cause some back issues, especially if you're starting with some back issues already. It can cause a bit of pain, so you just want to be neutral. Find where you're comfortable. We're going to hold this one for 45 seconds. And once you've done that one, we're then going to move into a crunch, which is lying on your back, hands crossed over your neck, behind your head, out in front. Either one of those 3 ways. Have your head looking towards the sky, so neutral, and using your midsection to pull yourself up. Have a good squeeze at the top, and then back down. So you're going to do this one 30 seconds. So remember, both those ones at 30, then your last one, you're going to be reverse crunch, working more your lower core. So there's 2 ways you can do it. You can have your hands under your bum, and then bring both legs in, straighten them back out. Try to avoid touching the ground if you can. Otherwise, if you want it harder, have your hands out from under your bum, bring your legs in and out again, avoiding touching the ground. So those 3 exercises are going to work your core, 30 seconds each, and you're going to do 3 rounds in total. So give that whole workout a go. Tell me what you think of it, do it in your own time, and get the heart rate up, get yourself moving.